ඒකයි බය නැතුව මං කාටුණත් Nokia Android smartphone එකක්ම recommend කරන්නේ.
Sri Lanka and New Zealand will face off in their second game of the ICC Test Championship at the P Sara Oval in Colombo from the 22nd to the 26th of August. Sri Lanka lead the series 1-0 after registering a comfortable 6-wicket win in Galle last week. New Zealand have not had the best of times in Sri Lanka in the past, managing just 4 wins in 15 attempts. However, they will take heart from the fact that their last test win in Sri Lanka came at the P Sara Oval back in 2012 when they defeated the hosts by 167 runs to draw the series 1 apiece. Kane Williamson and Ross Taylor featured heavily in that win, making big hundreds for the Kiwis. Sri Lanka are yet to defeat New Zealand at the Oval, having lost in 2012 and drawn the only other game between the sides there in 2003. The hosts' memories from the last game at the venue are not pleasant, as they went down to the touring Bangladeshis for the first time in the team's history. Sri Lanka ended the first test in Galle on a high, completing the highest successful run chase at the venue with ease. However, they were dealt a massive blow days later when reports emerged that lead spinner Akila Dhananjay's action was being called into question once again. Though technically available to play the second test, it is expected that Dhananjay will sit out the game, paving the way for Dilruwan Perera to make a comeback into the team. Perera's inclusion is backed by a prolific test record at home. Sri Lanka's last series in Sri Lanka saw him pick up 22 wickets in 3 games, despite a 3-0 whitewash by England. Sri Lanka are unlikely to make any more changes to their lineup, with pretty much everyone in the lineup contributing to the cause in Galle. Major contributions from the likes of Suranga Lakmal and Dimuth Karunaratne will hold Sri Lanka in good stead as they look to close out the series in Colombo. With both Lahiru Thirimanne and Niroshan Dickwella making some valuable runs in the first test, the doors seem all but closed for the likes of Dinesh Chandimal and Oshada Fernando, who will likely carry the drinks once again. In the bowling department too, Sri Lanka didn't have much to complain about in Galle, with both fast bowlers Suranga Lakmal and Lahiru Kumara performing well in trying conditions, alongside young Lasith Ambuldeniya, who made some telling blows in the New Zealand second innings.
ඒකයි මම බය නැතුව Nokia Android smartphone එකම recommend කරන්නේ. සමගා අලුත් වන Nokia.
The probable 11 for Sri Lanka are Dimuth Karunaratne, Lahiru Thirimanne, Kusal Mendis, Angelo Matthews, Kusal Perera, Niroshan Dickwella, Dhananjay De Silva, Dilruwan Perera, Suranga Lakmal, Lasith Ambuldeniya and Lahiru Kumara. New Zealand were not far off the pace for much of the first test, but a dominant first wicket stand between Sri Lankan openers Dimuth Karunaratne and Lahiru Thirimanne in the run chase ultimately proved to be the difference between the sides. The conditions in Galle were misread by their own admission, a factor Kane Williamson's men will be wary of as they prepare for a happier hunting ground in Colombo. The Kiwis went into the first test with 3 spinners, but reports suggest that Mitchell Santner may be forced out of the 11 after an underwhelming performance in Galle. World Cup star Colin de Grandhomme is likely to replace him, adding more depth to the New Zealand batting, while also offering an extra medium pace option with the ball. There is also a chance that Kiwis will bring in the fiery Neil Wagner into the team ahead of Team Saudi in a bid to extract some pace out of what is likely to be a slow and low surface. The New Zealand probable 11 are Tom Latham, Jeet Rawal, Kane Williamson, Ross Taylor, Henry Nicholls, PJ Watling, Colin de Grandhomme, Team Saudi, Will Somerville, Trent Boult and Arjas Patel. The pitch is expected to be another slow turner similar to those dished out to both South Africa and England over the past year, and will no doubt offer plenty of assistance for the spinners. The weather forecast suggests that there will be a few interruptions of rain over the next 5 days, but both teams will be determined to get a result with 60 ICC Test Championship points at stake.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this, and don't forget to hit the bell icon for our latest content.